Okay guys, how are you doing today? Users, like an issue that a lot of WordPress users have been facing currently. Now, you see, the thing is this. Now, most of us who happens to be WordPress developers, and maybe you're using WordPress to develop your website. A good number of us at one point in time, may have. Okay, so now most of the time we develop our website, WordPress website, using pre-made template, or what some of us call themes, okay, by authors. Now most of these themes you can get from the WordPress.org theme directory. Also, we do install it most of the time from within our WordPress dashboard by going to themes. Now most of the themes you find in the WordPress theme directory, most of them are not actually premium themes. They may not have the functionality that you need, okay, for your particular website. So this brings us to the to the fact that many WordPress users tend to look for premium themes. Now these premium themes are mostly sold. That is the thing. Most of them are sold. You hardly find a premium theme that is free. Okay. Now some of the most popular websites where we buy these themes happens to be teamforest.com and most of the others. By the time you go to TeamForest, you tend to find most of these themes for sale. Okay. And sometimes you get it for like $59. Okay, most of them ranges from $59 and above. Okay, so now most WordPress users may not want to actually invest their money in buying this particular template from the theme author. Okay, but from my own, if you want my advice, okay, what I think, right now, the best thing you can do for yourself is to buy a premium theme, okay, from a developer or from the company or the author, as the case may be. Okay, now most of us tends to bypass this particular pattern or method and start googling or assessing most of this team website, this nulled team website, that happens to provide premium themes for free. Okay, now the thing is, how safe is this website, or how safe are this website? Like, for example, we have most of them. We have the likes of teamlock.com. okay, we have teamlock.com. okay, we have one of the most popular one, wplocker.com. we have node.co. So many of them like that. Okay, so many of them like that. Now yeah, quite alright. These platforms tends to offer you most of these premium themes for free. Okay, like most of the themes you can get on TeamForest, like for example Woodmat. If I go to this TeamLock now and maybe I search for Woodmat, you're going to see that I'm going to find Woodmat here. Okay, I'm going to find it here. Now I can actually download it from this particular website, obviously for free. Look at it, Woodmat is here. Okay, now but the thing is, how safe is this? Okay, you don't want to pay $59 to get this thing, yes we know, and you want to get it from here free of charge. Okay, now by the time you do this, guys, there are so many risks involved in this. Number one is, most of the people that crack these themes, okay, they tend to install so many code. Okay, they tend to add so many code behind the scene and ship it with these themes. Okay, now most of this code they add are mostly base 64 code. Okay, and what most of this code does is, these guys might have access to your website. Okay, they have what we call web shells. Now sometimes these web shells, they will use it as a backdoor to your WordPress admin. Some of them can even use your email server without you knowing. Okay, they can bring down your website totally without you knowing from their end. Alright, so it is not safe at all. If you ask me, it is not safe at all to use this template. It is not safe at all to download templates from these particular platforms. Okay, there is nothing there in investing $59 and buying a theme from the author, because now one of the things you gain, okay, from buying a theme from the author, number one, by the time you have any issue, so to say, you can easily email the theme author and or come to their page and comment, and you have your issue resolved in no time. Alright, apart from that, you tend to get what's it called, automatic update of your template from your WordPress dashboard, and that update does not come with any all of this crack node template. It doesn't come at all. You can't see it there. Okay, it's not possible. Right? So now another way to discover if your website is infected, like most of us that decide to use this template, okay, by the time you use it and you upload it on your website, definitely it's going to give you the same look and feel like the premium template, the original template from the author. But the thing is, like I said, behind the scene, a lot of code would have been installed on your site that will cause a lot of harm to your WordPress website. Now, one of the major things we notice on our website when using most of these node templates is the fact that you start seeing unwanted adverts on your website. Okay, you start seeing unwanted ad. In fact, I used to be a victim of this actually. Before I learned my lesson, I tend to start investing. I had to learn to invest my money, in buying premium themes if I don't want to develop myself. Okay, now there's a particular website I did for a client, and this website was having ad, stupid advert, let me put it that way, coming up on the website. Okay, so adverts that I have no control over. A user comes to your website, and before they know it, adverts will be popping up here and there, and if at times you see notifications coming out around this corner here, telling them to subscribe for notification. All right, and these things are happening from the code. Okay, from the code, they added those codes there to do those things. They can even redirect user to malicious website and different kind of. The ad was too much on this website, but as you can see now, all of that is cleared. It's no longer the case. Okay, I had to take my time to fish out those code, to deep into the template and remove those malicious code. Right? So if you've been a victim of this, okay, my advice, like I said earlier, is do not use null themes. All right, but if you have to use null themes at any point in time, okay, you need to know how to remove virus. Okay, you need to know how to remove malware from the template, so as to have your site up and running smoothly without any problem. Okay, you need to know how to do it, and that is what this video tutorial is for. Okay, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can easily remove a WordPress a malware from your WordPress website. Okay, so as you can see, this website is working smoothly now. We're no longer having issues of that particular nature popping up or affecting the site any longer. Before, if you click any link at all, it will redirect you to a new website. If you click any link at all, to take you out of this site and direct you to one of these spam website and all of that, maybe sports betting website that the user did not click on or never asked for. Right, and that can scare away your website users. That can make a user never return back to your site any longer. Okay, so we don't want that. So if you've been a victim, guys, let me show you how you can get rid of this once and for all. Okay, so if you're ready, let us start. Okay, now the first thing you have to do first is to know if your WordPress website is actually infected by this particular virus. Right, so once you've been able to decipher, you've been able to find out that your site is, should I say, possessed pardon me there, by this virus. All right, so this is what you need to do. How to find out? Okay, now one of the ways to find out is by installing a plugin. All right, you want to install a plugin on your website to scan. Okay, but I don't have time for that. I'm not going to be installing any plugin right now. Okay, because most of these plugins will not even do the job. Okay, they might be able to detect the virus, but they will not be able to help you remove it. Okay, they might not be able, because this particular virus, plugins cannot remove them. I've tested so many plugins, they will detect the issue, but at the end of the day they will never be able to remove it. Okay, so the best thing is to do it manually, and that is what I'm going to show you. Okay, how you can do it manually. Okay, so first of all, how do you tell if your website has this virus? Okay, now you're going to need to log in to your cPanel. All right, it's very important at this juncture. You're going to log into your cPanel, and you're going to open your wp-admin. All right, wp-include rather, your wp-include folder. You're going to open it, okay, from your WordPress installation. All right, you're going to go to where you have your wp-include folder. Okay, now once your wp-include folder loads, guys, once I'm going to scroll down to where I have wp-include, this is it here. Right now, as a matter of fact, this particular website is affected by this virus, and we're going to use it to demonstrate. Right now, I'm going to double click on this to open the folder wp-include. Don't forget, and you're going to scroll down, way down the bottom of the file page. So you're going to scroll down. Now as you're scrolling down, be looking out for something. Now what you're going to be looking out for is two files guys, two files. The first one is called wp-tmp.php, and the second one is wp-vcd.php. okay, these two files are what you're going to be looking out for. Now if your website has these two files, guys, then there is every reason for you to believe that your website is infected. Guys, take it from me, if your website has these two files, your website is fully infected, and a lot of things might be going on behind the scene that you're not aware of. So you need to take action very quickly and fix this particular issue before something goes wrong and beyond your control. So now I'm also going to show you, open another WordPress installation here and show you, so that you see that that particular website does not have that issue. So I'm going to open this one very quickly. I'm going to open this one, and let's open the same wp-include. Actually, this site has it before, but I removed it and it's gone. Okay, now let me open this up for you guys. Now I'm going to scroll down, way down the bottom again. As you can see, those files are not there any longer. As you can see, this is wp-div, wp-feed. This is what is supposed to end. That tmp and vcd is not supposed to be here. Okay, so with that said, guys, what you're going to do now in order to get rid of this particular virus or malware, one, you're going to need to zip all the files. Okay, you're going to need to zip all the files in your WordPress installation. Everything here, you're going to need to select. Okay, select all right, then you right click. Okay, you want to right click and come to compress. Okay, you come to compress, you're going to click on zip and click on compress files. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I've done this before. So you click on compress files, give it some time, it will compress. Okay, after compressing, you locate the zip file that was compressed and double click on it to download. So after downloading it, then your system, then our work begins. So now I already have done that for the file I want to remove the virus from, and it's on my desktop already, and this is it here with the name my site, this folder. So if I open it, you're going to see that I have my WP files here. As you can see, everything has been downloaded, and of course they are here to work with. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do here, the next step, guys, is for me to introduce you to the tools you're going to be using to do this. Okay, now there are two important tools you're going to need for this. The first one is called Gripwin. The name is Gripwin. So you can see this is the URL is on GitHub, but you can actually Google this. You can go to Google and type Gripwin. Okay, let's type Gripwin. As you can see, free download. Any of this is fine. You can click on Gripwin free download. Okay, on Google. So you want to go to this, you can go to this particular place to get it, or you go to this particular one here. I prefer going to this one here, the Stefan Tools. So I'm going to go to Stefan Tools, right? Then you're going to come to here where we have download page. You click on download page, right? And this is going to take you to the GitHub repository where this file actually resides. Okay, so that's how I got to this level. Alright guys, so I got there. Okay, so now what you're going to do, like I told you, that's the first step, get GripWin ready. Then the next thing you're going to do is to get another software called Search Everything. Search Everything, that's the next software you're going to need. Search Everything. Now Search Everything is also available on this platform, voidtools.com, okay, /download. Alright, you're going to click on Void Tools, just go to voidtools.com/download. I'm going to add these links actually to the description. Okay, so now once that happens, guys, you can download any one of these for your specific system. If you're using a 64-bit, you can click here to download it. If you're using a 32-bit, I believe 32-bit users can click on any of these to download. Alright, this is installer, this is zip file. So anyone you want to use, you're free to go. You click on it and it will be downloaded. Alright, now the same thing goes to GripWin. You come here. Now if you're I prefer using this portable.exe file here, so I click on this. Once you click on this will be downloaded on your system. Very easy. Okay, so once you're done with these two particular files and install, once you download, you install them. Once you install them, then you come to your system. How do you know the files are installed, guys? By the time you right click on any of your folder, or files, you're going to see the options will appear. Okay, the options are going to appear. Now as you can see, I have search with GripWin, I have search everything. Okay, this is how you know that the files have been installed. They're going to be here. They're also always going to pop up anytime you right click on a file or a folder, right? So now with that said, let's go back to the next thing you're going to do. So the two files downloaded, guys, you got it right. So the next thing you're going to do is to head back to our folder where we have downloaded and extracted our web content to. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do here, guys, is you're going to right click on the wp-content folder, okay, which is this one here. You're going to right click on the folder and you're going to click on Search Everything. Okay, you're going to click on Search Everything. Alright, now give it some time to load. Good, this is it. So Search Everything, that's the first thing you're going to do. Now after that, the next thing you're going to do is at the end of this place, guys, at the end of this place, okay, as the cursor is blinking there, you type this, type class dot plugin. Right, you're going to type class dot plugin dash modules, alright, dot php. Alright, this is it, class dot plugin dash module. Okay, good. Okay, so now actually if there is anything, if there is any file, let's assume any file appears here in this particular place, if there's an object found, okay, then the next thing we're going to do, okay, so unfortunately for this particular folder, for this particular content, you can see that this file does not appear anywhere. Okay, the class dot plugin dash modules dot php does not give us any result. Okay, so we can close this. Now assuming we had some objects, some results coming out here, all you have to do is to right click on them and click on delete. Alright, just right click and click on delete. If anything comes out here, you right click and click on delete. But since nothing comes out, there's no need for that. Just close this off. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do again is right click on the same folder. Okay, you right click on the same folder and you want to click on search with GripWin this time around. Okay, you click on search with GripWin. Now on the search for text box, you're going to type in the same thing we typed before, which is class, okay, class dot plugin dash modules. Alright, class dot plugin dash modules dot php, and you're going to click on search. Just leave everything the way they are and click on search. Right, so you're going to give it some time to search. It's going to scan through all the files in that particular directory to look for this particular matches for this particular file we entered here. Okay, so just give it some time. Right, okay guys, so I had to wait for this particular file to stop searching. Alright, so as you can see, the search has completed and over 27,377 files are searched. but unfortunately it didn't still find any match with the name of this class.plugin-modules.php. okay, so we're assuming a match was found here. Okay, what we should have done here is to open the files individually, and after that we'll be deleting the first line of PHP code. Now this is what I mean. Let me just open another file and show you what I'm talking about there. I'll just go back here. Okay, I'm just going to open a particular PHP file here. Okay, so let's say I open this one now. For example, I'm going to edit this with my code editor like Sublime Text. Alright, so I want to show you what I'm talking about, what you're supposed to remove. Okay, so if the result was found from here, from this place here, okay, now you're going to remove the first line of PHP file that appears. Okay, now as you can see, we have a PHP file here, and this is just the only one. Okay, we don't have more. I believe this is started PHP, and of course, okay. So now what I meant is this. Now assuming those files were found from here, okay, now they're supposed to you'll be having two PHP opening and closing tags here. Okay, that is, you would have had something like this. Okay, so then before you have the second one here, alright, which is the one that corresponds with Wordpress or whatever. Now what you should have, what you would do at that very point in time would be to remove this first line of PHP code. Okay, just remove everything from the beginning to the end and everything within. Okay, from beginning to the end of the first line of PHP, just take it away. Okay, and save. You do that for all the results. Okay, all the results that will be found for that particular file. Okay, you did one after the other for all the results that we found here. You did the files individually and remove the first line of PHP for each of them. Okay, so after this has been done, now the next thing you want to do here is to head back to your wp-include folder. You want to click it, then you scroll down to the bottom and remove these two files. Okay, alright, you take away these two files from here. You want to click on delete. Okay, you delete them, make sure you delete them from here. Okay, they are gone. Alright, now the next thing we want to do again is to go back. Now one of the most important thing here that you need to do, okay, is to remove the generator. Okay, there is a particular line of code that is generating the virus or the malware. Now even as I remove the Wp-vcd and Wp-tmp files respectively from the Wp-include folder, that has not fixed our problem yet, because by the time this site goes online again, the generator will still generate those files again, and to look as if I've not done anything. So to remove the generator, you come to wp-content. Okay, now you want to go to your themes folder. Very important. Go to your themes folder, and the theme you're using. Alright, the theme you're using, in fact all the themes that are here has that particular virus, the malware rather, in each of them. So what you want to do is open all these themes individually. Open the first one, and I'm going to go to the functions.php file. Scroll down to the functions.php file. You want to open it with your text editor, so I'm going to right click and open it again with Sublime Text. Okay, put your text editor. Okay, now what you're going to do here now is you're going to look for the file you're going to look for here. Okay, Alright, for some reason I couldn't find that particular generator, the file I'm looking for in this particular function.php file of the parent team you're using on that particular website. Okay, but let me close this place and let's check the other teams that are in the same directory. Okay, let's just check the other teams here. So I'm going to click on 2019, which is the second team in this directory, and to the functions of PHP file, open with Sublime Test. Okay, alright, okay, good. Now this is the file I'm talking about. As you can see, everything from here, as you can see Wp-vcd here. You can find it here. You can find this is the malware code that was injected by the developer, the cracker of this particular template. Okay, so you see everything here. This is it. This is it. Wp-tmp. Okay. Alright. Okay. You see everything here. This is the code I'm talking about. Okay. So we're gonna look out for this. Right. Now, look at these are some of the website. They might redirect your content to the content. The website they might redirect your own website to at times. So some of websites. Okay, look at that. Alright, so you don't want this. You have to take away everything here. Okay, you have to get rid of everything here. Okay, now as you can see, this is a particular place that the 2019 actual function.php file code started from. As you can see from here is where the 2019 template functions of PHP file started from. So everything from here to the top is a malware code. Okay, everything from here to the top is a malware code. So you want to highlight everything and get rid of it. Okay, then you want to click on file and click on save. Alright, so you're going to need to do this for all the teams in your teams directory. You're going to need to do this for all of them. Okay, because if you don't do that, they're going to be affected again. That generator is going to generate the files and the issue will continue. So you do the same thing here. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. From here again, highlight it all the way to the top and you delete. You come to file, click on save. Right, so the same thing applicable to the next team here. You come to the function of PHP file again, you open it to text editor. Okay, do the same thing, scroll down. From here again, take it way to the top, you delete and you save again. So depending on the last template in the directory, so let's do that for this 2020 function.php, open with Sublime Test. Okay, alright, so I think this particular one doesn't have it. For some reason it has not affected the 2020 template. Okay, so this is good to go. There's no need of taking anything away from here. This is original code of the 2020 template function.php file. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Everything is fine now. Everything is okay. So once you're done removing all of this, okay, now the next thing you want to do is to go back to your then you want to zip the file again and upload to your directory. Okay, you want to select everything here. Okay, if you have WinRAR, you can easily right click and come to add to archive. Okay, you want to click on zip, then you want to click on OK. So you want to zip back all the content and upload it again to your website. Okay, and it should be good to go. So once everything finishes zipping, guys, upload it back to your website, and you should have your website smoothly running without any of those malware disturbing your website any longer. Okay, so we're going to stop this video here, and if you have any questions, please, you can use the comment section and shoot me a question, and I will do my best to always respond to you. Okay, so thanks for watching, and of course I will see you next time.